use his Firefly. He will be alive for the moment. And he's just going to go deep into the trees. He can TP to the shrine and then everything is going to be fine. That was a rhyme, by the way, guys. In the meantime, smoke comes out in the mid lane. They want to go on Xcalibur. They have the triple raise available. Kaiser, he gets 2 raises off. Oh, he had to use... Oh, he may actually drop down here. One more hit from the Coon, but no, the root comes out, and Kaiser will be fine. He goes for a root. Oh, he turns around. He goes for a raise. He tries to pop the Coon, but the root is only level 1. It does not last for that long. It's full of bounty runes here and there, but he's level 2, maybe almost level 3. He needs to get some killing done with that Stormhammer. Sven is a hero that relies a lot on kills and levels in the early game. Akke is going to be jumped on. They may be able to kill this guy. They are blocking him as much as possible, making sure he cannot go pass through the trees. Akke does pop his stick charge. Not going to be enough though, as he will burn down. Let's see Xcalibur in the meantime, double damage, he's just farmed out now. Now they go on and Root comes out. He gets his crush off either way though, as the CM is going to be taking down bonus for Xcalibur. So he gets the ancient farm and he gets a kill on the CM in the process. Weaver in the bottom lane. Once they can kill him again. Looks like they go for it, maybe a little bit deep, but they have the root available from the CM. They will go for the root. TP comes in from the tank. It looks like the battle row may have asked for a little bit too much. Akke still alive. He does have his fate ball available, not needed as the Coon TP's in, sets up a turnaround kill on that little bat right in the meantime. Pablo goes in. CM is going to be the next one to fall. Looks like that is going to be an easy kill as Milan will indeed drop. Meantime, continues to push. They want to not let go of his tower. The Coon is in position again. He goes in. He does have his power strike available. Well, who does he go on? Kaiser is going to be the target. Epicenter comes out. He gets the Epicenter off. He's doing a lot of damage onto Kaiser. Kaiser is going to be dropping down. He tries for a Requiem, but that is not happening as Horde rotated everyone. They try to go on the Sven, but no bash, no stun, no nothing. The Slaughter doesn't have bash skilled up yet, so that is not happening. They lost a Rubik. They got the Shadow Fiend. So all in all, still very much worth it. Nico will be able to get a 2-man power strike off the kill. Goes for a Requiem, blows it up. Xcalibur still alive, slows Kaiser even further. They need to continue going. J4 tries to stop Xcalibur from moving away. Lift comes out. J4 is going to be taken down, but him losing his life to make sure the Shadow Fiend lives is a small price to pay. 3 for 2 in the end. So Horde, they win a small engage with a power strike into an epicenter. ProDotA uses his. Alright, he continues farming, but they're going to be a little bit stale. Yeah, they don't want to commit for this. I mean, I don't know if they could have. They need to be taken. Oh, the Morphling's replica got taken away. They may be able to take this Roshan in the end. As let's see, Horde, do they try to contest it? The blink is completed by the Slaughter. He has it on the way, but they need to go before that happens. In the meantime, the Sankin gets jumped on. They try to finish Roshan. In the meantime, they finish the Aegis. Requiem of Soul comes out from Kaiser. Looks like the Sankin will be burning down. He's so low, but the Coon, does he survive? High ground. Oh, they missed, but no, he doesn't get the blink away, as the Coon will drop down on the Sand King. CM for Sand King. They get Aegis on the side to the Templar Assassin. Oh, well, onto the CM, sorry. The CM on top of the Templar Assassin. What am I talking about? In the meantime, mid lane, oh, the Coon goes in, tries to go for a bar strike on the bad runner, misses. He may survive, but this is not looking good. They will be able to bring down the Sven. In the meantime, they're chasing for Kaiser. He has Aegis, so they need to be careful. Akke goes in, gets the lift off, loses his life before he pops him. The Aegis will be taken down. As Gorgc has to back himself up. They do have a slow available. The Coon goes in, but he gets killed in the backlines. His focus goes in, gets a double hit off, and the Coon will die where he's standing. Kaiser will still lose his life. ProDotA again, trying to find more kills. He finds a kill on the Slaughter. He's now moving towards Gorgc. Will go for TP back home. Xcalibur is going to be the one he focuses on. There's not a lot of mana on Xcalibur. He needs to get the blink away. Goes invisible. Will survive for the moment. The Sven comes in. Does have dust available, but the blink away from Xcalibur will be alive for the moment. He does have a trap. He tries to slow him. Is it going to be enough? He slows him. He slows him. He has a shrine heal available. He will be able to pop the shrine. Uses refraction and he will survive. As I say that though, here comes the rest of the team. They should be able to get this kill on Xcalibur in the end as Akke tries to come in from the side and help Xcalibur not happening though, as akke will die as well. The Sand King TP's in, but they may lose him as well if they know he's here, as this is just one by one Dota Horde. They lose hero by hero by hero. Now Gorgc comes in on the Morphling, does get a kill on the CM. Warfare comes out on the J4's Sven in the meantime. He's taking a lot of damage here as well. They need a couple more hits and J4 will burn down as well. Gorgc gets a double kill. So, well, one side gets too greedy, the other side gets too greedy in return, as Horde and NoLogic Gaming, they're both. The Slaughter's Blink is a great item, but it's one of many they need to be able to fight confidently. TA fighting up against ProDotA without BKB is always a very risky thing to do. And let's see in the mid lane, they do jump the Weaver, they do burn him down as well. Between the lift from the Rubik, the Slaughter's Crush and all that good stuff, since the Weaver does not have nexus, you can start becoming like a semi-carry on the Sven by now. The ProDotA still no 4-star on him either, as he's working towards it. He does have his blink available, could go on Xcalibur, goes in, gets the last off again. The Kun tries to go in with a Power Strike, doesn't hit onto the ProDotA. The ProDotA gets control, CM goes for an ultimate, that's a lot of damage being done onto the Kun. The Kun gets hit by a storm hammer from J4 as well. akke steals the freezing field, turns it around, uses it against the enemy, but he may be a little bit in trouble here as J4, 3 seconds to go, then he has another storm hammer available. He will be able to go for the stun. J4 gets jumped on, gets crushed. Xcalibur gets a nice, very nice side play hit off. ProDotA will be the first casualty from him. J4 with that war cry, they're still going to be alive for now. Xcalibur needs to dodge the swarm in the meantime. Let's see. They have heroes still available. Pablo gets hit by a freezing field, well, a crystal nova, and he will die to Milan. Alright, nicely done from Horde. They buy back the Slaughter. They want to go for this fight. Xcalibur goes in, goes for a jump. This is maybe too much though, as he's taking so much damage. Is he going to be enough to survive? No, he will die. He kills the Sven, but it's not worth giving up your life for that, as in the meantime the Kun comes in with a Power Strike. They get the kill on the Weaver. They need to chase more. They need a lot more, as they brought back the Slaughter for this. The Kun is on the way. Blink is ready in a few seconds. He needs to be the front liner. They kill the CM. They continue going. CM Morphling comes in with a replicate. The epicenter comes out on Kaiser. They need to continue going. Pablo blinks forward, gets the crush off. Kaiser will drop on the Shadow Fiend. In the meantime, in the background, the ProDotA tries to go on akke. Akke will burn down. The ProDotA gets lifted up in the meantime. They do have a bar strike available. They take the tower. They go for the bar. ProDotA will be crushed out. He dies as well, TPing into his death. He kills the Rubik, but dying as an offlaner is not worth that.
Radiant's middle tower.
Alright, so the buyback was in the end worth it. Maybe taking out Glimmer King, keeps him alive. He gets a nice 2-man storm hammer off. J4 is still going to be living. The Shadow Fiend got popped though, as the Sand King is the only casualty in the meantime. They kill the Sven as well. Milan is going to be the next one who gets initiated on. They try to kill him. The Glimmer King keeps him safe for a moment, but they get the kill. 3 dead on side of NoLogic Gaming. They got the Rubik in the backlines with the Weaver as well as the ProDotA. So those two will survive. They'll move down towards the bottom area. In the meantime, the tier 2 in the mid lane will be pushed down by a Horde. Looks like both sides is just pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to fight, but it's always weird fights. Like the Sand King always goes in. He may get a Power Strike off, but then he dies afterwards. It's a very bad Storm Hammer. In the meantime, Liquid goes in, Lasso's available in one. Shadow Fiend wants to turn around and trade the favor. The Shadow Fiend gets jumped in the meantime. Power Strike comes out. Oh, he tries to go in with the Morphling, with the Ethereal Blade shot on the Shadow Fiend, but he misses the Ethereal Blade on Kaiser. Hits it onto the Illusion instead. Oh, I don't even know. Hits it onto something else at the very least. In the meantime, Horde, they get overrun. In the meantime, epicenter came out. They almost burned J4. J4 dies. ProDotA dies to the Ethereal Blade. Xcalibur is on the hunt for the CM. The CM will die as well. He tries to go for the Melarax unfocused on. He will bring down the Melarax. In the meantime, the Lincoln gets popped. He does not have his time lapse available. He gets jumped. He gets killed. Oh, Gorgc. Gorgc died to the Beatles? Oh, God. Goes for a buyback. He tries to go in and contest this Roshan, but they should be able to bring it down fast enough. They go in. Oh, he tries to go for the steal. Not quite fast enough, though. And now Nico may be a little bit in trouble. He bought back for this. This is not good. Losing your ProDotA 60 seconds on the sidelines after using buyback. That is the ProDotA's goal just going down the drain. Necra, that was not the play, man. Well, sometimes you try. I mean, I guess it's like, you know, you can always judge it afterwards, right? Because if he bought back, blinked in, took the Aegis, went out and survived with Aegis, you would be like, oh, what a player. So it's only like not the play when it doesn't work, right? Now the CM gets jumped on, tried to go out for a warding mission, but he gets comboed and he gets one shot by that Templar Assassin. So much damage in this guy right now. He has a diffusion blade completed again. He's working towards a butterfly like last game. Same build exactly. The Sand King in the meantime tries to see if there's anyone hiding in the trees. There's no one though. And let's see the ones with usual blade. You can get a moonshot, you can replace the BKB, the Desolator with bigger items. But once you start replacing all of your items, like the value of the gold you get is not going to be as big. Alright, let's see in the meantime. Morphling wants to get that BKB finished up. He only needs 800 more gold, but I'm not sure if you want to wait until the BKB is done before you go for another push. Looks like bottom lane, Focus Dota is going to be the target they're walking down towards. They're just rushing him down. Horde, they want to get this initiation. They tried to go in for Blind Crush. Oh, they find him though. Focus Dota will be seen. They walk through. They 4-star forward. Focus Dota is going to be spotted. He is invisible for now, but he goes on to Pablo. Pablo gets a bash off. Oh, the bash. Pablo just clicks him in the face and he's like, now what? Now what? In the meantime, mid lane, Gorgc. Oh, so much control. He tries to replicate away, but forced what's it called? Lasso falls into a point. The Coon goes into his death as he misses the bar strike. Xcalibur actually got pushed away into the trees, but it's fine. He can just fling back. They get a jump on him. And more strength. He still has a little bit of value. That BKB just occurred in a second to go mid lane in the meantime. It's the other way though. They guessed wrong. They may find Gorgc in the meantime, but they don't get the jump. They now know that NoLogic Gaming, they're in position. They blink away on the Coon, but he gets flung on by the Battler. They jump him, they find the kill on him. Looks like Horde, they're just going to disengage themselves. This is not a good position to fight in, but akke has already been spotted out. They want to get this kill as well. He puts on a sentry ward. akke is going to be on the move. He tries to steal something. Oh, he steals the Sukuchi, but it's not good enough as they have vision. They have a gem on the Battler, obviously, so they get to come back and defend the high ground. So now Roshan is going to be an easy thing for them. They take it. Aegis gets picked up by Gorgc on that Morphling. They now jump on the Milan. CM gets taken down 50 seconds on the sidelines. Kai'Sa and Focus Dota, they're both moving themselves back to the base as they cannot contest this Roche anymore. Very nicely played. They get a jump on the Weaver. Doesn't actually do anything. The Morphling is still pushing the bottom lane. Gorgc may go and force high ground here. He does have that replicate available. They may try and jump him in the meantime. Gorgc goes in, starts hitting the Melirex, goes in on the CM, pops the CM, replicates to the top lane. Now they can go for the push in the top area as the CM is dead. Fires back instantly. Liqua goes in on the Battler, gets a lasso on that Templar Assassin. They may be able to burn him down. Xcalibur has to pop his BKB, but it's not good enough. He will be taken down. Xcalibur is dead. 100 seconds on the sidelines. In the meantime, Horde is being overrun. Rubik gets taken down. TP back on Gorgc. He will survive. The Coon may not be so lucky. He tries to go for TP out as well, but the MKB procs from Focus. Pause time for sure, so there's no way that he can continue this AFK pause, Let's see the Sven get jumped by the Morphling. Here comes Pablo. He doesn't get a good crush off. He does get the crush on the CM though. Focus Dota gets control as well. He's maybe a little bit in trouble. They do pop the Aegis on the Morphling. He will respawn in a couple of seconds. The CA is ready to go in for a jump. Kai'Sa is going to be the target. They need to jump. They need to burst him down. Kai'Sa gets jumped. BKB gets popped, but the lasso comes out. Either way on the TA. They may be able to burn him down. They burn down Xcalibur. That's a buyback used on the TA. Gorgc, he goes in further. J4 is going to be his target. He will burn him down. They need to catch Kai'Sa though. They need the big kills. Let's see. The Sand King is going to be on Hunt. He gets an eel set off. Epicenter comes out as well. He wants to get Kai'Sa. He gets a jump on him, and he should burn him down as well. That is a Shadow Fiend with no buyback, dead for 110 seconds. So despite the TA dying, they should still be able to get to call this a victory. They do see Nikra as well. They're running him down, but I'm not sure if he even bothered with this kill. He could maybe just try and focus on the racks. I mean, Focus Dota in the meantime is pushing the mid lane. And in the base, we do have Gorgc doing the work on the buildings as he will take down the range tracks. The Shadow Fiend actually gets enough gold to go for a buyback. He only needed a couple of gold pennies to buy back. Now he will use that buyback. In the meantime, the Weaver does take down one of the shrines, does a little bit extra damage to the base, and they bring down the Battler in the top lane. The little gang squad with the Sand King as well as the Slaughter. They may be able to go in and force another push, but the Morphling, he uses Aegis. He does not get down. Nikra will burn on the Battler in the meantime. That is 1 for 1 so far. Shadow Fiend gets his Requiem off. Here comes the Sand King though. Epicenter comes out. The Shadow Fiend is going to be taken down next. Goes for his Manta style. Will die in the end. That is 3 down on NoLogic Gaming. 3 down on Horde. The Morphling continues fighting. He does go for TP back, but no, the bash. The bash from Focus. He gets the bash off on the Morphling. Self-E blade on the Morphling will keep him alive for the moment. He goes for a long stun on the Weaver in the meantime. He gets the waveform away. He needs to survive this. Does he survive? Akke tries to... Oh, so close, man. Akke now tries to go for TP back home. He will survive, but he needed to keep the Morph. CM in the meantime, the Sand King borrows himself out. Nice two-man crush comes out. Excalibur goes in, tries to go for a pop on the CM. The CM takes a lot of damage. Lasso comes out on Excalibur. Excalibur will lose his life. That's the Lasso. That's the Aegis. In the meantime, the range range gets focused on Gorgc. Takes a lot of damage. Will replicate himself away. In the meantime, Excalibur still alive for the moment. Needs to get himself out of here as well. Epicenter got used by the Sand King. In the meantime, Kaiser very, very low. BKB has been popped. They're still alive on the side of NoLogic Gaming, but they've lost the range rack. They get the Sand King kill. They pop the Aegis. They're moving in. They're trying to find a jump on someone. Morphling is going to show himself. Nikra does have a lasso available. Do they get the jump on him? The Weaver will move in towards him. He does go through him. Gorgc is a little bit in trouble. BKB is available, but no, he gets jumped on. He gets controlled. He gets killed. He does have buyback available. That's a very nice pick off on the side of NoLogic Gaming. They can continue. They will force the buyback in. Meantime, NoLogic Gaming, they go for smoke themselves. So smoke on smoke action. The CM will be the first one to blow up. The Coon will be spotted here. He's a little bit in trouble. They're going for lasso. The Coon is trying to counteract, trying to go on the bad run. In the meantime, the tier will be blown. He does have buyback available. Looks like the Coon is going to drop down as well, as that Sand King is very much in trouble. Sand King will be dropping down. Akke goes for freezing field, but it's not doing enough damage. The CM will burn. In the meantime, are they doing it? They're ratting. They're trying their very best, as Pablo is in the base as well. Morphling will get himself back. In the meantime, he popped the Sven in the backline, so CM died as well. So 3 for 2. They did a little bit more damage to the metal racks as well, so it looks like NoLogic Gaming, they're very worried about defending their base. They do not want to give up that building. In the meantime, Pablo does get seen, does get spotted. He will lose his life as well. Did it? Oh, whoa, oh, I missed a big thing, boys. He actually just blinks in and snatches the Aegis in front of them. Okay, so he's going to have 2 lives available. The Cheese is still in the pit as they're just moving out. They want to take a fight. The CM in the meantime in the mid lane gets taken down the jump. They get a nice last off, controlling both Akke as well as the Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin dies instantly, buys back. He wants to take this fight. The Sven will die. The Coon in the meantime is a little bit in trouble, will burn down. That is, well, the Coon who's not in the game, obviously. Slara respawns with that Aegis now. Away, he does not want to fight into all of these heroes. Bottom lane, the Morphling is pushing in. He's very low HP. Control for 4 seconds. Mad spy back on Horde. They need to defend the Ancient. The Ancient is being mowed down by the Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Fiend needs to be jumped on. They go in. They try to get the pop on him. Shadow Fiend dies. That is Morphling. Oh, but the Bloodstone damage is so huge. The Morphling will die. The Coon will burn down as well. Shadow Fiend brought back. Everyone is alive on the side of NoLogic Gaming, and they will take the Ancient away from Horde. As they cannot defend this, the Coon goes in, tries his very best, tries to do whatever damage he can, but it's too late, it's too little. Excalibur TP's in, but it's already gone. It's gone.